By 1683, the Ottoman Empire had conquered large swaths of territory and now ruled over the Balkans, North Africa, Egypt, the Middle East, Anatolia, Arabia, and much of the Caucasus. In 1529, the Ottomans tried to conquer Vienna, but were repulsed. This did not deter them, and the Muslims would soon return in 1683. In response to this sustained foreign intrusion, the Holy Roman Emperor Leopold I secured an alliance with John III Sobieski of Poland. In July of 1683, the massive Ottoman army led by Grand Vizier Kara Mustafa Pasha found themselves once again at the gates of Vienna, threatening the heart of European Christendom. The Ottomans laid siege to the city and issued a chilling ultimatum: submit to Islam, surrender the city, or be destroyed. However, the defenders refused to surrender, despite being outnumbered 15-1. The Ottoman camps surrounded the city and blockaded supplies from reinforcing the defensive garrison, who began to starve. Gunfire was exchanged between the two sides, but the Ottomans so far failed to breach the walls. The Ottomans began digging underground tunnels to the cities with the aim of destroying the walls with explosive mines. On September 4th, the Ottomans managed to breach a portion of the wall and began pouring through the breach. The Christians resisted them fiercely and successfully drove back the Ottomans, but at a heavy cost. By now, the situation in Vienna was looking desperate for the defenders. The city was now clearly vulnerable. Many sections of the walls were crumbling, casualties were mounting, and starvation began to take its toll on the city's inhabitants. It was at this decisive moment that the Allied army, led by Sobieski and his winged Hussars, arrived on the battlefield. The Polish army was joined by the main Habsburg force, as well as Saxon, Bavarian, and Tatar contingents. The Ottomans then launched an all-out assault on the city in a race against time, placing 10 mines beneath the walls. Amazingly, all 10 mines were located by the defenders and disarmed. Now, as the Polish and German allies advanced further towards the Turkish fortifications, the fighting was about to reach its climax. Finally, the Allied cavalry, numbering 18,000 strong, consisting of Polish Hussars, Tatars, and Imperial cavalry, led by the Polish king himself, launched a devastating cavalry charge on the Ottoman flank. This was the largest cavalry charge in recorded history. Emboldened, the weary Viennese defenders sallied forth and also attacked the Turks from the rear. The fighting was immensely fierce and raged on for the greater part of the day. Despite their superior numbers, the Ottomans were shaken and began to rout, fleeing the field of battle. Vienna was saved. Severely weakened from this defeat, the Ottoman Empire would be on the defensive in Europe for the majority of their reign following 1683. Never again would the Ottomans threaten Vienna. Shortly after the battle in 1684, Pope Innocent VI founded a Christian alliance called the Holy League. This alliance would continue to oppose the Ottoman Empire in a later struggle which would come to be known as the Great Turkish War. Austria and Poland would subsequently launch counterattacks into the Ottoman-held territory in the Balkans, conquering Hungary and Transylvania from the Turks, culminating with the Treaty of Karlowitz in 1699.